Welcome everybody to my channel, and today I'm going to show you what to do on your first day on the Sea of Thieves. You might be questioning yourself, why would I even want to sail? Well, the first thing I would say is the amount of drip that you can acquire through gold, doubloons, commendations, all that kind of stuff. You can get a whole bunch of drip. So if you're like me and you love your cosmetics, this is definitely the game for you, trust me. And if cosmetics ain't selling it for you, that's perfectly fine. You can have a very chill or chaotic time with a group of friends or alone. Me personally, I play alone and I still have a great time playing this game. Like, there's so much to do. You can do world events, or you could go on a really high stakes voyage, or you can just fight other people. It's endless on what you can do. When you first log in and hop on your ship, there are a few things that you should probably know about controlling the ship. Number one being the wheel. Each ship type will be different on how fast it turns, the sloop being the fastest and the galleon being the slowest. To the right of that, I have an arrow pointing at it right now, is the sail length. What you're going to want to do with that is put it down, put it up if you guys are moving or not. And then right next to the sail length is the angle. Above me, you can kind of see some wind animation. You're going to want that to go into the back of the sails to get maximum speed out of your boat. And then to the right of me right here is the anchor. This will be used just to stop momentum. So when you get to an island, you'll drop the anchor, lift the sails, and then you'll raise the anchor again. The next thing you're going to want to find on your ship are all the different kinds of barrels. The barrel in front of me is the cannonball barrels. What is inside of them will be your cannonballs and also throwables. The next two that you're going to want to find are the wood barrel and the food barrel, which are both right in front of me. The wooden one being to the right here, and the food one being to the left. The wood one is going to have wood so you can patch the holes that form on your ship from being shot at or crashing. And the food barrel is going to have all your food so you may replenish your health bar. And now this will be the do's and don'ts that I follow on my ship. Do not put kegs on your ship. If you find a keg, keep it off your ship. Anyone that has a little bit of skill in the game will just shoot that and sink you immediately. One thing to do on your ship is make sure you're up on repairs, make sure the cannons are loaded, just in case there's a scrap that pops up, and keep moving. Never be in a standstill when it comes to a fight or even on an island. If you're taking a while on an island, you're going to look like a sitting duck, and not only that, but the world will sense that and throw things at you called fun, being a megalodon or a skeleton ship. So now with a little bit of experience of wandering the world under your belt, you think that you're ready for PvP? I would wait just one moment. So when you get into adventuring your ship a little bit, you're going to find the armory, and you're going to find all these weapons. Some of them are good for PvP, some of them aren't. That's just how it is. The ones that are good for PvP that I would say are the Eye of Reach, the Blunderbuss, the Flintlock, the Cutlass, and that's about it. Everything else is kind of PvE oriented. Another thing to do when you're in combat is to lead your shots, because every single weapon, every single bullet has travel speed. So when I shoot this cannon, I can look over and I still see it traveling. And there's an arc on the cannon. But even with the Eye of Reach, make sure just to lead it just a little bit. Just a little bit. And my last piece of advice for combat is just stay calm. Stay calm, you'll make better decisions. Don't get attached to any loot on your boat until it's sold. Remember, you do not have that loot until you sell it. And you might be wondering, what do I do day one? Everyone has that question, everyone kind of fumbles around until something catches, and that's what you start doing. My recommendation is to island hop. And what I mean by that is you'll start at an outpost or a port, and what you'll do is just go to an island. Go check it out. There's usually just loot scattered across the island. You can also put up a quest on the quest table, and as you're sailing to that island, meet the islands on the way. So let's say we have a quest to the Devil's Thirst. We're going to stop at Flame's End and or Brimstone Rock, and then go to Devil's Thirst to maximize your rewards. And even if that, you're still kind of lost, just try everything. Try. If there's a very low level quest on the table, try that. If you find one of these boards to my right, people will put dig quests there, try one of those. Or if you just want to sail and see what happens, try it. Why not? What do you have to lose? And my last bit of advice, never trust a pirate.